Okay, private joke through all of us. This is attempt number 2, but we're not gonna go there. Okay, but anyway, so we'll make it. So they now have with your kids. What is it? Identity, sexual identity, or identity as a subject?
It's basically so it's not as bad as I also had imagined it, even though I don't really understand the they them stuff. I kind of mentioned I have more respect for trans people who are very certain that they are a he or a she, and and that's that. They're certain about it.
I came up with a great thing. I just say, "Hey, you."
Yeah, right.
Or what's up? I don't gender anybody now. I just say, "Hey, you, what's up?"
It's safer. That's definitely safer. Exactly. But I think her school is more, they want to just make sure that nobody's feelings are hurt. If a boy wants to play with dolls or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, that's great, but that's
fine.
Still a boy.
Right.
That's still a boy. But, we do love her school so much that we're like, all right, let's just see how this goes. As long as she's not confused, whatever.
I think it's making them more confused. I think it's putting such an onus on that it's to me, it's been so taken out of context that it's confusing these kids even more.
Yeah.
It's almost like, I don't know how, like when we were bringing up our kid, we don't give them choices.
Right.
You're not old enough at 3 years old to make a decision for yourself. So you don't ask them, what do you want to do today? Or this is what you're having. This is what we're having for lunch, and eventually they can make, their own choices. But you at a certain age, you can't, it's like too much.
I could be wrong, but isn't there?
You're wrong.
Aren't there studies that you can't gender identify yourself as a child until you're like 7 or 8 years old because you don't understand? It's not like it's not in you yet to understand exactly your feelings or something because you're just a kid.
Yeah, for sure. Or when people are like, I knew I was, whatever, since I was 3. You're like, really? How?
Right. Really? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not until you're like 7 or 8 or, and, you play maybe sports. Yeah.
I mean, there's certain kids you see. I'm sure you both have seen as, I've got my kids are a little older than yours, but you've seen kids that are coming out of the closet now that are, coming out as gay and you can kind of always tell a little bit. Growing up, and you say, "Oh, you're not surprised," and you're like, "Okay, great, I'm happy for you." That's it,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just it's making when they make these mountains out of molehills to a point and pushing it on everybody.
And I have to tell you, all the kids today, when somebody comes out, let's say,
they're fine.
They're fine.
They
Nobody
don't care.
cares.
Yeah, nobody
loses
cares.
Friends over it. It's still the same thing. Everybody just goes about their business. It's not a big deal.
Right. But almost like what they're doing now is by pushing this whole gender equity. It makes it's too much and it's over. And when you push anything,
I'm wondering at this point where it's like, people on the left and woke people, the people that basically run these award shows like that have best actor, best actress. Do you guys really want to have like an category with everybody? Probably not. That wouldn't be fair.
No.
So what do you have to say about that?
Right. Well, what are you going to have now? You're going to have best so are there no more actors? Or everybody's an actor? That's my question. It's like, how are you going to, I mean, oh my gosh, if they start making changes with that shit, I'm just going to rip my hair out. Well, it's like enough already. It's like, where does it end? But honestly, it's art. I feel like it's also inevitable. Like, with everything that's happening right now. I mean, did you ever think that it would be called like the Washington football team? I mean, what? Like, never. Right. The Indians are changing their name.
Yeah. Did you guys ever in a million years when you were in your, whatever, in your 20s think that this was going to happen? No. I never would have dreamed that, Aunt Jemima was taken off the shelf or Uncle Ben. I mean, what? I didn't think of it like that. I wasn't thinking about, I just was buying the product. I mean, so it was to me, it was a character to sell, rice, or as a character to sell maple syrup.
Yeah, I didn't think twice.
I never found it offensive or whatever. I mean, look, I go back to the thing. Well, I'm a Jew. I don't get offended when people say kosher deli.
Well, it's, you know what it is?
Or kosher pickle.
A kosher pickle.
Yeah, but you can go to a kosher. No, a kosher, because a kosher pickle does not have to be kosher. It's just a kosher style pickle.
No, you know what?
Or Jewish deli.
Of everything to go after, you're going after the pickles?
And the Jewish deli.
There's other major topics in the Jewish community that have
problems.
That have more relevance
well, that's what
That's what I'm saying. This is how stupid it is. You know,
I brought this up today. I brought this up today, actually, just about comedians getting canceled and, you know, the whole Dave Chappelle thing. Like, for example, you say kosher pickle. I say comedians make fun of the Holocaust all the time, and I think. And the comedians make fun of Pete Davidson's father dying in 9/11. And when they do this, I think what's happening is it almost makes society accept what happened and cope with it a little bit more. And I think, you know, it's interesting because I think we need that in a way.
I mean, look, Alec Baldwin killed somebody this week and the jokes came within 24 hours.
I would say,
that's a little too soon.
I mean,
that's a little early. I mean, I was a comedian. Well, I tried to be a comedian at one point.
You were a comedian.
Yes.
Yes.
But look, I did a whole thing on Osama bin Laden, you know, hiding in a cave a year. You know, it was 2 years after 9/11. It was still fresh, but you were making fun of it. But it almost helps you put it behind. Look, the Holocaust is one thing, but it almost like helps you deal with it or make it real or start to heal from it a little bit when you can start to make fun of it.
Right, exactly. So he's not. I mean, I just wish that the trans community would, you know, or the LGBTQ community would pay attention and do their research on this, because he is not transphobic. No. He is not even close. And it's just like, man, let the comedians do their job. It's like, aren't you guys tired of being a victim? Are you tired of it? I mean,
if anything, you should be accepting of it that he's making fun of you, because now you're mainstream. Now you've been accepted to a point. It's like, okay, here you go. You know, but it's constantly. At some point, it's just like relax a little bit, and I think that's when this country started going so, you know, politically correct, and everybody's got to stick up their ass. It's like it's dividing us even more. It's just relax,
right?
You know, just relax. This is just crazy.
Yeah,
and you can't say anything, and it's just, it does not make for a good country.
No, I know. It's like, it just makes me anxious for my own children. You know, I don't know.
It's scary.
That's the scary part. It's like you worry about when you have kids, and you worry about, like, you know, when they're done with college and they're adults and it's time for them to start their lives. What are they going to be looking at?
Right.
That's the hardest part.
No, and even now, like you get. We had an incident, or I heard of an incident. What is it? Super straight.
Oh, super straight.
Super straight. That means that you're not attracted to transvestites, not transgender. Yeah.
Oh,
that's a new one. Yeah. This is the new thing in high school where, that you're not. You can say, okay, I'm never going to be attracted to some, you know, a trans, and like, oh, that means you're super straight now. So straight means you would be attracted to transgender.
Wait, you don't make any sense. You should just stop talking.
No, I believe it or
you
not.
You literally make no sense.
I think the problem here is like, I actually understand where he's going with this, because I spent too much time with him.
Wait, I also want to know, is transvestite still a word? Like, is that a thing, or is that something different? Now I'm confused.
Wait, transgender.
Like,
you're one gender, and then you go to another. You go to the opposite gender.
Right. That's a
transvestite.
Yeah, but like, so what
dresses up.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I got confused.
Yeah. Well, now
it's almost Halloween. I was thinking of you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Well, whatever. Yeah. Now
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
But they probably can't even make that movie today.
No. It makes fun of people who wear makeup.
No, it doesn't. It was a whole transvestite community.
Oh yeah, but it's I don't know. You can't do anything today.
No. No, it's sad. Like Blazing Saddles couldn't make that. I'm shocked that that's still on TV.
Yeah. I don't even know that show.
Oh, that movie?
Or the movie? Yeah, no. What is that?
Oh my God! That if you're, I know you pretty good. You'd like it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's as unpolitically correct movie as you can get.
Amazing! I'm so there for it.
Mr. Conlin would know the movie.
If we're going to talk about politically incorrect shows, are we going to discuss
Squid Game?
Oh my gosh! Wait, Matt, my husband's going to be one of those, whatever, for Halloween. Not the players. What are they called? The guys in the red.
Oh, it's going to be one of them.
I forgot what they're called.
I forgot what they're called too. What the hell?
I don't know. I would think they're like minions or something.
Yeah. Well, they basically are minions in red. You're right.
Yeah. I mean, how fucked up was that show? Kids are watching it. My youngest is 10.
Yeah.
And his friends have watched it.
Oh my God.
Not only that, he got invited to a Squid Game Halloween party.
Whoa.
Wait, that's amazing. I want to go. Get me an invite.
No guns. No guns or anything.
Not bringing guns this?
No.
That's great.
No, it's no killing.
Okay, good.
But they're playing.
No killing.
They're playing like red light, green light, like all the games.
Wait, that's it? Okay, that's insane. I just hope like in this country, since all these kids are crazy, nobody actually does anything crazy.
I hope
not.
That actually made me like seriously get nervous for a second.
There will be parental supervision.
No, not for your whatever. I'm sure your kid's fine. I wasn't saying it because of that. Now I feel like an asshole.
What do you mean?
No.
No, my 10-year-old's going to a party, so there will be parental supervision, so they don't try to kill each other.
I get that.
That's what I was saying.
But totally.
I heard about it. Like somebody told me about it, and I got hooked right away. It was very Stanley Kubrick.
I watched it in one weekend
with a smattering of Flash Gordon in there. The outfits.
Yes.
It was awesome. Like, and this guy, like, I mean, he's like a multi-millionaire now. The guy that wrote the movie.
I mean, it was, I just like, my husband made me watch it. Right. The first episode, I had no idea what to expect. And after they played red light, green light, and they were getting shot, I just looked at him and I literally was like, why? Why do I give a shit about this? Why? And then, like, I was almost angry, like, that he wasted my time. And then I got so sucked in that I'm embarrassed to just even tell you how much I thought about it after. Like, when it was over, I probably thought about it for, like, the next 2 days and then almost want to start it over again. I don't know why. Like,
I got to watch it again because I'm sure there's stuff that I missed. It's one of those where you go through it and now I got to pick up on certain things.
Yes, exactly. The spots that, you missed.
Yeah, but I was in shock. Like, okay, red light, green light. And then just like the guy just gets shot in the head. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was like insane.
Yeah,
you didn't know what,
I know.
But they held very serious. They held the rules very seriously about everybody having a fair chance at winning.
Right. Well, that was the old guy.
I don't know. I don't want to spoil it, but like, man, I was so shook by the marbles.
Yeah.
That episode to me was like the turning point where I was like, oh my gosh, shit is getting real.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine? Like, when the two girls were there.
Yeah.
And they're just,
that
was like, I thought that scene between the two of them, because and she sacrificed her life for the other one. But you're just sitting there, you're playing a game with somebody, and one of us is going to die.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. And it was almost like the way they staged that. I thought, like, all right, something's going to happen. They're not all going to die right now. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I just thought something was, oh man. And I can't wait for season 2.
Oh, there's going to be a season 2?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Well,
no, I just made that up. I just made that up.
Oh,
but I mean, like, there has to be. But I did just make it up. But like, there has to be.
I mean, the guy didn't get on the plane to go see his daughter.
Yeah, they left it wide open for us.
Yeah. I mean, I can see it happening.
Me too.
Something else, but it was just creepy. And then they're taking all the everybody's organs and everything. That was
like
weird.
a side thing because that wasn't part of the old man's game.
No, but they said, but he said he didn't care.
Yeah,
he did say that.
Right.
But there's more to it because the guy's brother, the cop's brother, he was a participant at one point.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a lot there that's still open-ended.
Wait, what else should I watch? I feel like I have no shows.
I finished Squid Games.
Yeah, I have nothing.
I'm not into anything right now.
Me too.
A lot of stuff's been delayed, which sucks.
Chip shortage.
That has nothing to do with it.
That's funny. Oh, hey, Jeff, are you still here? What's up?
Well, when does Gravesend come out?
I think like maybe February. I don't know. I have to be honest. The first season's not great.
I thought you had. You know what? I went on to watch it because I this was since I'm off 77 now, since I don't listen because you're not on anymore. But
you're the best. I love it.
But you have to pay for it.
Yeah, you do. And there's only 6 episodes the first season.
Right, but I was like, come on. I don't pay enough for Prime. I don't give Jeff Bezos enough money. Like you can't support
truthfully,
6 episodes
only.
Now you know how he gets his rocket.
I think you can skip the first season because I think they're going to set it up where you can. So I wouldn't worry.
Is it going to be free?
I have no idea.
I mean, I can't, but like, I understand, like,
no
Prime,
idea.
but like to pay for a series, it's like, I'm looking through my bill the other day and I have regular cable. Okay.
Oh, I go.
Yeah.
Through this.
I have Hulu for life for free.
How?
I got a phone and they gave me Hulu for life. So I've got, it was a deal like T-Mobile or somebody was having for the month and I just happened to get lucky.
Really?
Yeah.
You've T-Mobile?
Well, no, it was actually Sprint. My service goes back to Nextel.
Dude, Nextel the 2A phones?
Yeah.
Did you actually have the 2A phones?
I had the 2A phone.
That was not, that was.
Well, I have drivers, and this is how we used to communicate.
What I'm saying. You use it for business.
Yeah, I went from that, and then Sprint bought them, and then Sprint is now T-Mobile.
I still wish they'd bring back the CB. The CB radio.
But I'm going through my bill. All right, so I've got regular cable, and of course you got to have every channel because I like to flip. Okay, I got Amazon Prime. Yep. I got Disney Plus, Apple TV, and Hulu.
Okay,
that's a lot.
Yeah,
it is.
That's about right.
And there's nothing on to watch.
I know. There isn't. Well, there's always the news.
I can watch season 2 of the morning show.
I was watching the first season. I have to get back into that. Oh, I just finished Ted Lasso.
Oh, I have to finish that too. I wasn't that into the first episode of season 2. I should.
It gets better. It gets better. But what do you think of the morning show?
I love the first season, so I need to start the second season.
I stopped watching it. I was like halfway through the first season. That was one of my other jobs that I wanted.
I was just going to say, since you're the boss, how do you have time to watch all these shows?
I have multiple screens. What? I just bought a new screen.
Yeah, I know, but like...
How?
Where are you getting all this time?
Dude, I'm in the office 11 hours a day.
Working or watching TV?
Working.
You sure?
I take breaks.
Breaks are healthy, Jeff, okay?
I mean, I go outside, to get some air too, but, I'm not watching outside. Miniseries.
I don't even go outside to get air.
Oh, yeah?
No, we don't even have windows.
You have no windows?
No, we have no windows.
So you don't see the
daylight. And once the time change comes, and I do not see daylight at all.
I mean, I used to go through that.
Yeah, you see, and now Jeff doesn't even go to work anymore.
I work.
I'm not saying you work. I'm not saying you don't work, but you don't go to work.
No, I go to work. It's just a shorter distance.
Yeah, from your bed to the. Does Mr. Conlin go out?
Yeah, he goes to his office every day, and it's very far downtown. But
you say
Yeah, in the city. He definitely works from home like one day a week, and it's a horrible day when he works from home.
Right.
He's so annoying.
Annoying or like just direct, because I know like when I'm home now, like I've learned like just get the F out of the way. I'm not allowed to say a certain word because my mother gets mad, but stay out of the way. No, like it's very rare for me to be home. Yeah,
no, he talks loud. And I don't know.
You have your routine with the kids.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's not my favorite.
You see, I used to get involved. Can I make you lunch? And then my wife said, just go. Put him on the bus. Just stand at the door, open the door, say goodbye. And
working from home has changed my life.
Yeah.
It is a million times better.
Wow.
So I'm not commuting 3 hours a day. You know, an hour and a half in, an hour and a half out.
Now he's driving the kids to school. I'm not jealous of that, but the fact that you see them so much.
I get to take my kids to school.
That's nice.
If my wife needs me, I can go. She needed me for something today. I was able to run out and do it. It takes like 3 minutes. I'm back at my desk in 2 seconds. If the kids are sick at school, you can pick them up. It's simple. And then if you have a call late in the day, you don't have to worry about catching the train. You can take the call.
Yeah.
It's better for work.
I understand. I would just go stir crazy. It's not for me.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Well, Lauren, thank you very much for coming on.
Yes,
we really
thanks for
appreciate it.
Guys.
Oh, it's our pleasure as always. And you could so now it's no longer the red carpet rendezvous, right?
Well, it's still under that if you want to search for it that way, but it's under Lauren Interviews, which is also my Instagram handle. So that's very easy. Lauren_interviews. And I hope you guys listen.
Oh, we always do.
Oh, yeah.
And if you and everybody out there, you can always, and please check out, and you can find us at therealagingimmaturely.com. And that's going to do it for today's episode of Aging Immaturely. If you have a product that you would like to discuss on air, please email us at agingimmaturely@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Aging Immaturely.